mothers. As a mother myself, I wanted to find out what drives some of our young women to take such drastic measures. In one of Nairobi's poorest districts, I met with Sarah. Like other young mothers we contacted during our investigation, she could not support her child, so she turned to the child traffickers.
Huyo mtoto uliuza alikuwa na umri gani ulipomuuza?
Nilizaa tu hivi nikapeana. Alikuwa kijana. Sasa nikimpeana nilikuwa naenda kugonga kitu 17 years. Wakati tulikuwa na shida, then ilikuwa ni pesa mingi, nilipewa $3,000.
Sarah sold her child for just $30. According to Sarah, there are no shortage of vulnerable mothers prepared to sell their children or traffickers eager to buy them.
Unarudi unaanza na maisha yako tena. Sasa by the way, mademu wengi wanauza watoto kupitia maisha. Maisha inakuwa ngumu kabisa.
This underground trade in newborn babies is shrouded in mystery. Few mothers who sell their children are prepared to step forward. But during our investigation, one young woman bravely waived her anonymity in the hope that by telling her story, she may be able to help others.
Sasa utafanya aje kama uko kwa shida?
We first met her in an unlicensed clinic in Kayole, a slum area in Nairobi. We were investigating rumors that the babies born here were being illegally put up for sale. Our undercover reporter Judith came to meet Mary Auma, the woman in charge of the clinic. The woman Mary points out is Clenice. She and another woman are in the early stages of labor, and Mary is already negotiating the sale of one of their unborn children to Judith.
Lala na side.
If Mary and her business partner sell Clenice's child, its true identity will be erased forever.
Birth certificate onyola tane wenyene tinyanga tsibiri onyola notification onyola zakatefsa ngokulo wanyoandikirwe oandikirwa sa naisibwa.
Mary promises to call Judith when Clenice's baby is born. Soon after, Judith is called back. Clenice has given birth to a boy. As Judith enters the back of the clinic, she sees Clenice holding a baby. One of Mary's business partners hands Clenice's child to Judith. Mary starts the negotiations for Clenice's child. As Mary is selling her child, Clenice remains silent. But Judith senses Clenice's unease. She wants to help her, but she needs to move fast. Judith may not be the only customer that Mary has lined up. While Mary and her partner are distracted, Judith quickly pulls Clenice aside. Judith makes an excuse to leave. Our filming team dashed to the meeting point, hoping Clenice will keep her word. Clenice has managed to leave the clinic and, to our relief, still has her baby. Clenice tells us she is desperate and doesn't know who to turn to for help.
Sasa ni usaidizi gani unaweza taka tusaidie mama? Sasa tuchukue alafu napenda kutamka bora niamisha vitu pale sasa siwezi kuamisha tu vitu na kujaanga sawa.
We connect Clenice to a government child protection officer. He will arrange the transfer of the child to the custody of the state. This is Clenice's final chance to change her mind.
So, umesema unataka kusarenda mtoto kabisa. Kama utamhitaji baadaye. Sababu ni nini yenye unafanya unataka mtoto?
Kaniambia ngoja niende kutoa pesa na kuja na kaenda.
Clenice signs the documents. Her child is now officially under the care of the government. An officer waits to escort the baby to a nearby children's home. Eventually, he will be put up for adoption. It's been several months since we last saw Clenice. We have heard she's doing well and has started a new life. Clenice wants me to understand the circumstances that pushed her into giving up her child. It all began when she was abandoned by the child's father.
Nilijipata niko na mimba, nikamwambia niko na mimba, akaniambia haina shida. Hata yeye ndiye alikuwa analipa nyumba sasa hiyo wakati. Kununua chakula. Sasa ilifika kwenda kwa kubwa miezi 5 akaenda tu akajitoka kwa nyumba mwenyewe, sikujua ametoka nini ama nini, akaenda. Kula sometimes nikipata nikula, kama sijapata naenda kwa nyumba na kunywa maji, naomba na nalala. Ifika usiku na naambia tu mamangu na babangu angalau wanichukue kaa nao. Sasa nitakuwa dunia kufanya nini? Na nateseka, kama maisha yangu ni ya kuteseka, itaseka. Sitaki kuteseka, tafadhali hata Mungu anichukue niwafuate. Nilikuwa nimeamua.
In a desperate state, Clenice was introduced to Mary Auma, who promised to sell the baby for her.
Lakini sasa utafanya aje kama uko kwa shida?
At that moment, she had no idea she could also give up her baby in a safe and legal way.
Na unakuanga na regret ama una feeling you did the right thing?
Na feel tu. Alafu inapotanga because nikilala nalala. Yaani naotanga vitu zenye hata zingine zifai. Nikishaamuka kwa usingizi inapotea, inabidi naanza kuwaza mtoto wangu. Kwa nini maisha ikakuwa mzito kwangu nikapo.
But women in Kenya shouldn't have to face the awful choices that Clenice did. There are legal and safe alternatives.
If there are any women out there that are just as desperate and don't know what to do with their babies, this children's home is an option where they can be taken care of. You can come back for them after 6 months. That is legal. And if not, you know that your child is in a safe place and they can be put up with a loving, caring family.
Countless young women across Kenya live with the same trauma as Clenice, often in silence. Mary Auma is now in hiding and did not respond to the allegations in this film. Clenice hopes that by sharing her story, others in her position will think twice before selling their child.